It's going, I think. I mean, I see a red light. There's a better mount up here for next time, right here. Right behind my head.
Oh.
Okay, next time.
All right. Not a problem.
All right, so now we're tight, so go ahead and stow the speed brake. Have your right hand on the stick there. So push the speed brake all the way forward and stow it all the way forward because the rope's tight. So go all the way forward, up and back. See how it's on the perch now?
Yes.
All right, give the guy over here your thumbs up. Double check your canopy and your trim, that's good. All right, now go ahead and wiggle the rudders. And now remember the steering. So steer, okay, the right stick, there you go. Now bring the nose up a little, right there, a little higher, right there. All right, now just kind of follow the toe plane up and I'll go back down. All right, there you go. All right, we're getting a little too high on it, but don't dive, just kind of level out for a second. There you go. All right, now we're getting too low on it. Oh, way too high. All right, there you go. Don't forget to use your feet when you make this rudder and aileron together.
Well, it's kind of tight.
What's that?
Rudder is tight.
Yeah. You took the rudder lock off, right? Yeah, it's good. There you go, looks good. Perfect picture there. Just see if you do a little less movements here. I'll follow me through for a second.
Less movements?
Yeah, see how the plane just can stay there and not even move?
Oh, yeah.
You see how I'm barely moving the stick, just tickling the air with the control surfaces.
Yeah, I'm over controlling it right now.
Yeah, but see, this is how it could look. You know, this is how nice it can look. With just that much control.
So you're using rudder?
Yeah, I use the rudder, just a little corrections, you know, see how the nose goes left and right with the rudder?
Yeah.
So if I'm only trying to move a couple inches on him, sometimes I just give it a little rudder. Alright, it's all yours again. Try flying with just 2 fingers and your thumb. Maybe that'll help. It's all yours. You off course here, and then you're going to correct back, okay?
So
we're gonna go, oh shoot, we screwed up. All right, now get back behind the tow plane. Oh, get too high, there you go.
Oh, I didn't get that I'm controlling. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna get you off course again. Alright, get back on course. On the tow plane.
Is that all me?
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get you off course again.
Tell me when should I...
Alright. Alright, go ahead and get us back on. Alright, now I want you to go ahead and release and do a climbing right turn. Climbing right turn away from the road. Alright. Excuse me. Alright, now that you're off tow, there's going to be a new trim position. So trim us up for 65 now.
Say again?
Trim us up for 65.
What does it mean?
So first we want to get flying 65, so it's a little more down angle, probably right about here. See the airspeed?
This one?
Yeah, and so we're not chasing the airspeed, we're just setting an angle. So right about there is giving us 65. Now if I'm having to, are you having to push or pull to keep the nose right there?
Oh, I see.
Are you pulling or pushing?
I'm not doing anything.
Like if you take your hands off, what happens? Huh, but you're already in trim.
Okay.
All right, let me just practice something here. All right, I'm gonna put you out of trim. Now I want you to trim it back for that 65. Usually that never happens. That you're just automatically in trim when you get off tow.
Should I hold the stick when I'm sitting?
Yeah, you hold the stick where you want the nose, and then you relieve any pressure on your hand with the trim. There you go. All right, let's turn towards the airport. Yeah, a little more aggressive on the rudder in the rollout. So we're going to do now some Dutch rolls, where we just roll back and forth and practice coordination.
Okay.
And you can tell the string right there. The straighter you can keep the string, the better. All right, go ahead and try that. Don't stare at the string now, just look at the nose. Point right at the airport at 65. We're getting a little slow.
Point
yeah, right at the center of the airport, yeah. Alright, now we're going to do a 360 to the left, all the way back around to pointing at the center of the airport.
360.
Yeah. Complete 360-degree turn. Good, looks good. Now the nose is going to drop just a little bit. Don't let it drop too far. Now steepen up the turn a little bit. There you go. Now as you steepen it up, you'll have to pull back a little bit on the stick. So pull back on the stick as you steepen it up. Alright, there's your airport. Roll out right on the center, and remember to release the back pressure when you roll out. Alright, let's do under the right. down to 50. Let's fly at 50 for a little while.
Should I trim it?
Yes.
Which way?
Back brings the nose up, forward brings the nose down. So if you're pulling back, you're going to trim the wheel back. If you're pushing forward, you're going to roll the trim forward. Alright, so you feel that little tiny bit starting to shake. That means we're right on the edge of stall. And so what we want to do is let's try and do a 360-degree turn, keeping it at 50. And so what you're going to have to do is do a real shallow turn, because any increased load factor, we're going to hit the stall. So see if you can keep it right at 50 and do a 360. See how just a little bit of bank and it brings you into that little more stall. So just let the speed increase just a little bit, but bring the nose up. Just try and stay right at 50. The speed's increasing. Bring the nose up. There you go, that's right. See how you can turn it at 50, but only at that shallow of a bank. So if we tried to bank it over this much and keep it at 50, feel that we're in the stall now? From the increased load factor. So I have to return it to about 55 to get flying. So if we wanted to fly it right at 60 without stalling, 50, we'd have to bank it only that much. And it takes a little cross control even. Alright, now once you bring the stick back some more, we're going to purposely stall it. Alright, now just bring the stick all the way back into your lap and hold it. Hold it on the stop. Alright, now go ahead and recover.
Woo!
Alright, so what happens is if you get a wing drop, let's do it together. If you get a wing drop, what you do is you correct with rudder. So I'm going to hold the stick back and we get that wing drop. We push that rudder all the way to the floor. And that's what keeps the wing from dropping into a spin. So if we were to do that stall, and let's say I'm not going to use the rudder, and we get the wing drop, and I take the stick over there, you see how it wants to come around on me. I had to push the rudder to stop the spin. Alright, let's go fly out to that intersection right out there at 65. You see where the cars are going through it? That's the north IP. Right over here.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go fly the north IP and let's trim it for 65. So your first reaction for a wing drop is not to yank the aileron back, it's to push on the rudder all the way to the floor.
To avoid spin.
What's that?
To avoid spin.
Yeah, to avoid spin, exactly. Or if you do enter a spin, it's to get out of the spin. So now you feel the air is getting cooler. We're getting to the very top of the inversion layer.
Okay.
I'll explain that on the ground.
Yeah.
You see the fog right here? That's the top of the... Sorry, I don't want to get stung by that thing. Alright, so when you get right over the north IP, let's just do some circles over the north IP.
Turbulent layer, right?
What's that?
Turbulent layer. Is it?
Yeah, that's where at the top of the inversion layer. I'll explain that back on the ground. Now this is if we're getting any lift, it's only going to come up this high. So let's do a couple circles right here to the right. And we're going to circle till we get to about, 1600, 1500. Check out the giant pot farm down there.
Pot farm?
Yeah.
I don't see anything on the ground right now.
Oh, here, I'll show it to you. It's right over here on the left. See it right down there? Right straight down.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so we're at about 1500. Let's start our crosswind entry, our midfield crosswind entry. So midfield crosswind entry, so we're going to go right for the center of Tier 4. And I'm going to make the announcement on the radio. Hollister traffic, glider 87 Romeo, 1 mile left crosswind, midfield entry, Tier 4. Cross that runway perpendicular here. So go left. We're crossing 2-4.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, perpendicular on a crosswind entry. Yep, right about there. That's good. Remember, the two runways don't cross each other perpendicular. So if you're crossing 3-1 on a downwind perpendicular, it means you're angling in towards the runway. And we're going to try and fly a nice square pattern.
Travis, are you going to relight?
Yeah, we'll just do one pattern tow after this. Go out to the North IP.
Okay. You get that, Jake? Yeah, Jake, let's go ahead and hold Jonathan. I'm going to let you guys relight.
Right about here, go ahead and fly downwind, nice and parallel to that 2-4 runway. Yep, left turn. Alright, now your pre-landing checklist is to check the dive brakes. So go ahead and cycle the dive brakes, make sure they work. It's going. Good.
Go ahead and land down on 2-4 and I'll relight it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Alright, so now use about half dive brakes. And now you're judging high, low, fast, slow. Alright, so now go ahead and turn base. And remember, keep it over 65. 65, so we need to keep coming down. Remember, 60 is what we don't want to let it get under. It stalls faster, nice and perpendicular, back to the right. Kind of aim for that building, West Marine there. We're at too shallow of an intercept here. So you're not going to have much time on final if we don't go a little further out. Right there, go ahead and roll it straight. Right, you want to keep a hand on those dive brakes. They really shouldn't stay in that one position when you take your hand off. Alright, go ahead and turn final. Let the nose come down so you don't get too slow in the turn. And we're looking a little high, some more dive brakes. Line it up right on the center line. Center line of the 2-4 runway over there. Keep coming down, we can't lose our speed.
Yeah.
Alright, so what we have to do here is we have to close our dive brakes. We have to get our speed back. Get back on center line. Reapply our dive brakes. Come down. And then right here is where we kind of just level off. Keep it right on center line. Touch down, and I don't let it go on the nose or the tail. Just kind of balance it on that main wheel. See how I stop almost with the...
Yep.
Alright, we'll try that pattern again. See, you're doing good lining up to everything until we got near the ground. And then...
Yeah, I'm overwhelmed.
Hey, do you guys want to go on just a little bit higher than a pattern so I can squeeze Jonathan out?
Sure, we'll go up to 2,000 or something.
Sweet,
yeah, sure.
Thanks, Travis.
No problem.
Yeah, we just veered up bigger 3 miles out. Got you guys inside. You're about to start rolling, right? We haven't hooked up yet.
Yeah, it looks good.
Good? But you're not. It's your ass.
Canopy comes down now. Once we're hooked up, that's when the canopy usually comes down, unless it's a super hot day.
About a minute.
Alright, now hold on the speed brakes.
Okay.
Yeah, except for look out here on our traffic. So we're not going to want to. We're going to want to hold here for him to land.
Mm-hmm.
Once we're sure he's going to make the turning line. All right, go ahead and stow the speed brakes now. So all the way forward, and then up, and then back on the little perch. All right, and then just once he starts to commit to the turn, we'll give him the rudder wiggle. All right, go ahead, give him the rudder wiggle. Keep the wings level. See how that prop wash wants to really get that way? Climbing right turn to clear the road. And we'll just do a few circles here. And some altitude. Let's slow down to about 55 in these circles if we can. That'll be kind of minimum sync. Yeah, that feels good. You have to trim it all? That's the pot farm off the right wing with the, let's see the little hoops and the plastic down there. I've been watching it grow all summer. Let's go fly over that and do some circles. Check it out. Alright, let's do one to the left. Circle. try and see how long we can stay up here so that other glider has time to get off. So that's why we're just kind of tooling around at minimum sync, 55. Trying to give them time to get out. Keep the turn coming into the left, and when you roll out of this turn, aim for midfield left crosswind entry for 2-4. And we're going to fly the first half of the pattern at 55 to try and give them more time. To traffic, glider 87 Romeo, 1 mile left crosswind entry, 24 Holster.
You can stop on the runway or stop on that map. I'm clear over here in the last one. Thanks. I'll stop it, good over the gas, take it 2-4.
Alright, so there's too much activity going on 2-4. Let's switch to 3-1. So let's turn right and fly out to that road out there. Hollister traffic, glider 87 Romeo, left crosswind entry, runway 31, Hollister.
Thank you, Travis. Hollister traffic, 29 taking runway 24 for glider and go. Hollister traffic, glider 42 Romeo, staging runway 24 for glider and go.
So it's important if you think the runway is not going to be clear to make a decision early like this.
Okay.
So I don't think that they're going to be able to clear in time. So now let's speed up to 65. And we'll kind of follow this road right here. So that's about where our downwind is. So let's turn downwind here. Hollister traffic, glider 87 Romeo, left downwind, 31 Hollister. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to use no speed brakes, because we have a long runway, and what we're going to do is give you practice on trying to line up with the center line, rather than practice using the speed brakes.
Okay.
So just keep going straight here, this is fine. Alright, go ahead and turn base. Hollister traffic, glider 87 Romeo straight left base, 31. We will roll through or fly through 2-4 intersection. Alright, straighten out the base, turn now. Alright, now let's go final. Keep coming down. I'm going to use a little speed brakes because we're high, but I want you to practice just lining up right on center line. So look far down the runway. Don't look real close. That'll help. And keep coming down at 65 the whole way.
I see you, Travis. I'm hold for 3-1.
Thanks. We're landing near the end of 300 down there. Alright, get on center line. Keep coming down. We don't want to lose our speed up here. 65, yeah. Right on center line. See how there's a little crab angle, huh? There you go. Now you figured it out. go. Now you're looking good. Oh, nice. Nice. Now you got center line. Keep it on center line. Alright. Let's get back over this way just a little bit. Now what we have to do with this crosswind, see how we can't land sideways like this, right? So what we have to do is we have to straighten it up with the rudder. But now what's going to happen is we're going to start drifting. So what we have to do is we have to kind of get the wind down a little bit. We have to kind of turn into it. Now when we touch down, I want you to take it, and I want you to keep it on center line and wings level. Center line, wings level. Center line, wings level. More right pedal, huh? So you're going to have to use a lot of right pedal, because...
Got it.
Because, yeah, see that? We almost need all right pedal, because the wind's coming. It wants to go into the wind. So eventually we're going to run it. We have the right pedal all the way down. Well, there's nothing more we can do, right? That's it. And then what happens? See, there's nothing you can do. You're going to go right to the edge.
No.
There's nothing you can do except for brake.
Yeah.
But see how you know you got your foot on the floor. That's all you can do. All right, we'll call that a day.